This may be the most difficult experience of your life, and yet nobody warned you. Most women are told that perimenopause is just a change or a few hot flashes. But for many, it's a storm that arrives without mercy and without a manual. You might feel like you're going crazy, like your body has turned against you, like you're dying of something mysterious and undiagnosed. It's also a story of what you might wish you knew about perimenopause before it hits you, shortly after your 46th birthday. In this video, we're exploring what the condition really feels like physically, emotionally, and mentally. You can expect to encounter some of the most unexpected, painful, and confusing symptoms. By the end, you'll not only feel understood, you'll also feel ready. Let's begin. Life before the shift. Before these changes started, you probably enjoyed a vibrant life full of vitality and confidence. You felt resilient, capable, and truly thriving in your own skin. Planning weekend getaways and trying new restaurants filled you with anticipation. Your morning workout routine energized you for the day ahead, and lazy Sunday mornings were a luxury you rarely needed. Skincare was something you looked forward to, always experimenting with new products, and your wardrobe reflected your evolving personal style. You may have assumed this sense of well-being would simply continue indefinitely. However, perimenopause might have other intentions for your journey. The fat shift. Your body suddenly decides to store fat in places it never did before, defying every diet and workout routine you've ever trusted. You might wake up with what feels like an overnight beer belly, a soft pouch of lower belly fat that wasn't there yesterday. Then comes the back fat, especially around your bra line, creating bulges in fitted clothes that used to flatter you perfectly. The burning feet. Your feet develop an internal heat that makes them feel like they're on fire from within. You might find it hard to walk even short distances, skip your favorite workouts, or always need to put your feet up to feel better. Even your regular shoes start to feel painful. This symptom usually shows up first because your hands and feet are more sensitive to changes in body temperature caused by hormones. The bloating nightmare. Your stomach might swell and stay puffed up for weeks, then randomly return to normal only to come back again. You might feel like your flat belly is gone forever, making you wonder if you're pregnant or seriously ill. The bloating can be so uncomfortable that you avoid fitted clothes entirely. This isn't about what you're eating, it's your digestive system responding to hormone swings. The brain fog. Your mind feels slow and foggy, and even simple tasks feel really hard to do. You might walk into a room and forget why you're there, struggle to find words mid-sentence, or feel like you're watching your life from outside your body. Decision-making becomes exhausting. This isn't early dementia. It's your brain trying to adjust to big hormone changes that affect how your brain chemicals work. The emotional shutdown. You might feel like you're slowly fading away, unable to connect with activities and people you once loved. Things you used to enjoy don't interest you anymore. Relationships start to feel like a burden, and you may feel like you're just going through life on autopilot. Even wearing jewelry might suddenly feel irritating. This numb, low feeling is your nervous system's way of coping with all the changes in your body. The memory gaps. Beyond typical brain fog, you might experience actual memory formation issues where you can't remember conversations or events from just hours ago. You might miss appointments, forget what you were saying in the middle of a conversation, or feel like your mind just can't hold on to anything. This happens because estrogen plays a crucial role in memory formation, and when it drops, your brain struggles to create new memories effectively. If you thought that was intense, wait until you hear about the symptoms nobody talks about. The secret symptoms. Electric shocks. One of the strangest symptoms is feeling tiny electric zaps just under your skin. People often describe it as a snap, crackle, pop, feeling that can happen anywhere on the body. Crawling skin. The sensation of insects crawling under your skin affecting about 20% of women during menopause. You might scratch areas that feel like they have bugs under them. Ear ringing. Strange sounds in your ears, humming, whistling, or buzzing that only you can hear, especially at night when you're trying to sleep. Itchy ears. Uncontrollable nighttime itching that disrupts sleep and makes you feel like you're going crazy. As estrogen levels drop, nerve impulses can become misinterpreted, causing tingling, numbness, and pins and needles throughout your body. Burning stomach. A sensation so intense you might think you have an ulcer. The burning can be constant or come in waves. Excessive gas, uncontrollable and embarrassing, making social situations stressful. You might avoid eating certain foods or going out altogether. Taste changes. Food might taste metallic, flavorless, or completely different from what you remember. Your gut bacteria is directly affected by hormonal changes, creating a cascade of digestive disruptions. Dry eyes and mouth. No amount of eye drops or water seems to help. Your mouth feels like cotton, no matter how much you drink. Blurred vision. Fine print becomes impossible to read, and you might need to hold things farther away to see clearly. Spatial problems. Difficulty judging distances and spatial relationships. You might bump into things or misjudge doorways. Every sensory organ has estrogen receptors, so declining hormones affect how you perceive the world around you. The joint pain. Your joints suddenly become stiff and painful, often receiving misdiagnoses of arthritis or fibromyalgia. You might wake up feeling like you've aged 20 years overnight with pain in your neck, back, knees, ankles, fingers, and jaw. Morning stiffness becomes your new normal. Frozen shoulder. Sudden onset of shoulder stiffness and pain that makes it hard to lift your arms or reach behind your back. Muscle weakness. It becomes harder to build up and maintain muscle, and you might feel weaker doing things you used to do easily. Estrogen is a natural anti-inflammatory, so when it declines, inflammation skyrockets throughout your body. The heart chaos. Your heart becomes unpredictable, creating moments of genuine fear. Sudden chest pain might make you think you're having a heart attack. Hot flashes and night sweats can wake you up drenched in sweat, disrupting sleep patterns for years. Vaginal dryness. As estrogen declines, vaginal tissue becomes thinner and drier, making intimacy uncomfortable or painful. Sudden bathroom urges. Intense, unpredictable needs that create anxiety in public. You might plan your entire day around bathroom locations. Libido shutdown. Sexual desire might completely disappear, as if someone flipped a switch. This affects not just physical comfort, but relationships and self-identity. Sudden acne. Adult onset acne, especially around the jawline, even if you never had skin problems before. Skin thinning. Increased bruising and slower wound healing. You might notice cuts take longer to heal. Bone weakness. Increased fracture risk as bone density decreases, making you more prone to breaks and injuries. Insulin problems. Sudden difficulty processing sugars, leading to energy crashes and weight gain. Thyroid issues. Changes in metabolism and energy levels that make you feel tired all the time. Temperature confusion. Your body can't regulate temperature properly, leaving you freezing 1 minute and burning up the next. The long-term reality. After years of experiencing these symptoms, you realize this isn't a temporary phase. It's a permanent transformation. Some symptoms will come and go, others will persist for life. You'll learn to navigate a new version of yourself that requires different strategies, different self-care, and different expectations. This isn't about getting back to who you were, it's about becoming who you're meant to be in this new chapter. You came here thinking you might recognize a few symptoms, but now you understand that perimenopause is a complete system-wide transformation that affects every aspect of your existence. If you recognize yourself in any of these symptoms, understand this: you're not losing your mind, you're not being dramatic, and you're definitely not alone. Your body is going through one of the most significant biological transitions possible, and feeling overwhelmed is completely normal. The most powerful thing you can do right now is share this knowledge with other women in your life. If you like what you learned today, then please support us by subscribing to our channel. Be your sister's keeper, because the more we talk about this openly, the less isolated we all feel. You have the strength to not just survive this transition, but to thrive through it. Your body is changing, but your resilience is growing stronger.